just got through filming my updated foundation routine, and if everything goes as planned, that video should have gone up on Wednesday. So if you're interested in my foundation, eyebrows, highlighting, things like that, I will link that video down below. But we have a little bit of time before we need to leave. We're going to my in-laws today for a family lunch, and I thought I would just continue to film myself and use some new things. I'm gonna use some things I got in the most recent Sephora sale. I'm gonna also use some natural products that I just reviewed in my last high-end natural beauty review. And then just recently, a brush company sent me some brushes, and the brand is called Furless, so they're all synthetic hair brushes. And I had first heard about them from Terry Miyahira, who also has a YouTube channel, and she has a crazy in-depth review video about these brushes. And the brushes I have are from the Black Beauty line. I've already washed them once, they're completely dry, so this will be kind of my first impressions. This will be the first time that I've used them. So I think that's everything I have to say. I'm not sure how much time I'll have, so I might have to speed up some parts of this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with cheek products. The first thing I'm gonna use is this beautiful bronzer from Jane Iredale, and it's in the shade Rose Dawn. And I'm gonna take this on the Furless MF1 brush, which I believe is a powder brush. It's a little bit of a smaller one, so I think it'll be perfect to apply product to the back of my cheeks. This bronzer is beautiful, and I love that it has some pink shades in the little quadrant. So if you wanted to use this just as your blush, you definitely could. But today I'm gonna keep it towards the back of my cheeks and then just a tiny little bit onto my forehead. And this does add a really pretty glow. One of the things I was most excited about in the Sephora sale is this brand new blush from Tarte, and this is called Energy. And it's one of those blushes that is supposed to kind of change with your natural body chemistry or things like that. So I'm not quite sure, but it is a beautiful color. And I'm gonna take it on a angled blush brush. And this one is really small, so it's gonna be perfect. And I'm gonna keep this right on the apples of my cheek and then lightly blend it back into that bronzer. These brushes are incredibly soft, and it's been a while since I watched Terry's video, but if I can remember correctly, I think she said that this brush is her new holy grail blush brush, that she really likes it. For eyes, I'm gonna do a really quick light gray smoky eye. I'm gonna use the brand new Kat Von D. This is called the Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. And my favorite shade from this, let me see, is called Lazarus, and I absolutely love it. And I also bought the brush that kind of coordinates with this palette. So I'm gonna take the dome side first and go into that Lazarus shade, and this is gonna be so easy. I'm gonna put it all over my lid, focusing the outer corner, and blend it up. So I'm first going to press the eyeshadow into the corner of my eye, and then I'm going to open up my lid and just bring the product up just so that it's going to be visible even when my eyes are open. I want it to be a little bit more concentrated near my lash line, so I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is the Furless ME5, and I'm going to press it right near my lashes. Now that I have the general shape, I need to go through and blend it, so I'm going to go back to the Kat Von D brush. I'm putting hardly any pressure on the brush at all, and I'm going to use little tiny circular motions to blend this out. I don't want to go too crazy because I want to keep this pretty concentrated, because I'm going to go in with one more color, and that's again going to help blend this out. I'm going to go into another one of the bigger pans. This is the kind of peachy orange shade. I'm going to take it on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to run this just on the border of that Lazarus color, and this is going to help blend it out as well as add just a tiny bit of warmth. The best thing about this little Kat Von D brush is the pointed pencil side. I love this. It is so soft, and it is perfect for running color along the lower lashes. So I have it again with a little bit of that Lazarus shade, and I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line just a tiny bit. Now that everything is sufficiently smoky, I need to go back in and add some light. So I'm going to use the kind of white cream shade that's right underneath Lazarus. I'm going to go back with that same flat shader brush. This time just turn it onto the other side and pick up some of that cream color. I really want to bring some light right into the inner corner, so right from my tear duct, and just bring the shader right across and lightly blend it in with the gray. This is also a wonderful thing to do if you have close set eyes, because it just makes your eyes look a little bit further apart. And with that same cream shade, I'm going to lightly highlight right underneath the brow. I'm just going to go one last time with the same fluffy brush and just buff around the edges and make sure everything is as blended as I can make it. I didn't want to add a lot of thick eyeliner, so I went with the Tarte Skinny Smolder Eyes, and this is in the shade Onyx, which is the black, and I put it right into the base of my lashes as well as a little bit on my upper waterline, and then I blinked my eyes really hard just to transfer a little bit to my lower one. And I don't want to go too stark, but just that little bit of transfer will help with that smoky effect. All that's left to do is add a little bit of mascara, and then I'll finish up with the lips. lips, I used 3 products. First, I went in with the Jane Iredale lip definer in the shade Spice, and I just lined my lips and filled them in just a little bit. And then for some rosiness, I used the Tata Harper tinted lip treatment, and this is the Be Adored shade, which is kind of that red rosy color. And then just for a little bit of shine and glitter, I used the Snowberry lip gloss, also from Jane Iredale, and I focused that on the bottom of my lower lip. That is all for this Get Ready With Me video, and we are headed out the door. I might bring my little camera and show you. My in-laws have a lot of animals, so if they are out and about and I can get some good footage, I might include that at the end of this video. But I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again real soon.